This is One-on-One.
I want to say thank you just for coming.
Thanks for all the good things we'll share and come what may. We want to say welcome, welcome to the party.
We want to say welcome, my friends.
Welcome every day.
Best show ever.
Thank you.
Dr. Rosemarie Truglio is Senior Vice President of Curriculum and Content at Sesame Workshop and the author of this compelling book, Ready for School, A Parent's Guide to Playful Learning for Children 2 to 5. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Why does Sesame Street matter so much to all of us, but particularly our children?
Well, Sesame Street is not only helping us prepare children for school, but preparing children for life. It's a comprehensive curriculum. Now, we are often thought of as the letter and number show, but we're so much more. It is a comprehensive curriculum. And more recently, we've been focusing on the skills that help children learn. So not only what to learn, but how to learn.
Such
Those
as
skills.
excuse me for interrupting, 50th anniversary, let me
Yes.
just say. Those skills are? Talk about them.
Oh, those skills are, yes, they're the academic skills. but-
Beyond that.
Yeah, beyond
the life
that.
skills, particularly in the very polarized, divisive world, it's somewhat mean. I'm sorry, I don't want to get political. Why is it more important than ever before?
Well, we have to learn how to understand each other. We have to learn to know more about ourselves and how we relate to others. You talked about kindness, right? We're mean. Well, Sesame is, think about the community. It is a diverse and inclusive community.
With tremendous empathy.
And tremendous amount of empathy. It's about taking the perspective of others. That's what empathy is. But it's more than empathy. It's compassion, the actions that you do, the behaviors. So when we focus on kindness, we show kids what does kindness look like. It's not enough to just say please and thank you, right? That's just, those are manners. But true kindness is seeing that someone needs help and your willingness to recognize that situation and the emotion and to find out how you could address that person to help the person and to make the person feel better.
Rosemary, what's oops and ahs?
Okay, oops and ahas is...
ahas, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
ahas. And the reason why season 50... See, Sesame Street's curriculum focus changes every year. It's a whole child curriculum, but it's a dynamic curriculum because we're always meeting the needs of today's children.
Right.
What are the best practices and what are the needs that we need to address through the content we create? So when we were preparing for season 50, we learned a lot about the amount of stress and pressure that our young children are dealing with. The adults are dealing with the amount of stress and pressure, and it's being pushed onto our children. So it results in a sense of them being more fearful. Children not being willing to take risks and make mistakes. We learn best by our failures. We learn best when we make mistakes. So when a child is so concerned and anxious, and I'm going to use the word anxious because anxiety rates are increasing, they're not willing to try, and they become less independent.
Fear of failure.
Fear of failure. So we're introducing, it's okay to make a mistake. Oops. And what are we going to learn from this? Is what was aha.
If, big if, there are people around us to promote the idea
That's right.
that making a mistake is an opportunity. I'm not going to get philosophical. I teach a lot of leadership, and I say people who don't acknowledge their mistakes can never learn to lead.
That's right.
And it's the same thing, only
Exactly.
just about life, much bigger issue. Why do you think so many of us, it's interesting, you're talking about, Doctor, talking to helping children understand oops and ahas. Why do you think so many adults are so resistant to, oops, my bad, I own it. Hey, what can I learn from this?
Because I think we're also not confident. We're afraid of the criticism. We're afraid to own it because to own it, you have to say, I made a mistake. And, well, are people going to think less of me
No,
by
you're just
making
not
this
perfect.
mistake?
Join the club.
Well, that's a lesson. That's about resiliency, and that's what we need to start teaching children. But the thing is, the children are looking to us as the adults. So if we can't own our mistakes,
That's right.
how are they going to learn to own their mistakes? Which is why in my book,
Let's
I
talk
talk
about the
about
book. At 2 to 5?
spilling milk. Yes.
I'm sorry for interrupting. 2 to 5 are the ages?
Yes.
And by the way, our initiative right from the start, NJ, we have a public awareness initiative around 0 birth to 3. You're on the cusp there and moving forward into preschool. This is for parents to help their children?
Yes.
For example?
Well, we know that the first 5 years of life are critical. This is when the brain is developing at a very rapid pace. And when you talk to educators, they often turn to parents and say, well, you're not doing enough. You need to do X, Y, and Z, whatever it is. And my frustration is that parents need models. Who is helping parents be better parents? Who is helping parents become more understanding of child development? What is age appropriate? And what kinds of activities can they do to help their child get ready? And the book is all about play. And this is a very important message to parents, because parents think to get their child ready for school, it's about rote learning. It's about doing worksheets. No, children learn best through play, and you can take a whole school readiness curriculum through play. So the book is a resource. It's a resource for activities and what to do with your child across the ages, across different content areas.
Particularly around the house, in the community, where you would otherwise think, well, that's not a place to learn. Well, of course it is.
It's all everyday moments. It's
not all in flashcards.
No, it's not in flashcards.
It's
so
not.
It's not in flashcards. Do not use flashcards. Use cooking together.
Let's not promote
Use the-
memorization. Let's promote creativity, right?
Right, and it's about taking your child's interest, following your child's lead through play, and then infusing it. And so how do you infuse it with these learning moments? That's what the book is about. Giving the parents a guidebook. So we're doing a great job. Listen, this is not about making parents feeling bad. This is about helping parents do a little bit better.
Sesame Street and Communities, our friends at PSE&G,
That's
plugging
right.
you guys, right?
Yes.
One of your funders, disclose
Absolutely.
ours as well. Ready for School, a parent's guide to playful learning for children 2 to 5. Rosemarie, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
You make Hoboken proud.
Thank you. Thank you.
Be right back. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I don't make Newark proud where I'm born and raised, because it's the end of the show and I got that wrong. See you next time.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the CAUCUS Educational Corporation. This special edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato is brought to you from the Tisch WNET studios at Lincoln Center. Funding has been provided by PSE&G, the Turrell Fund, supporting Right from the Start NJ, the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, PNC, Grow Up Great, Atlantic Health System, the New Jersey Education Association, New Jersey Sharing Network, and by Rowan University. Promotional support provided by New Jersey Monthly and by New Jersey Family Magazine and NJFamily.com. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.